There's a girl walking by. She's literally walking by. You see her walking? Yeah, there she is. Okay. She just walked by. She was cute. But looking at her, didn't even care, man. My mind didn't even think of her in any type of sexual way of anything. Because, like, the way I used to look at women was, like, not in the best of ways, man. It wasn't. It was like a man looked at a woman. I'm going to look at your tits. You know, I'm going to see if you have a camel toe. I'm going to see what your booty look like. You know, I'm going to do what a man does. But now it's like I'm with this woman that gives me this overwhelming abundance of, like, fucking love, bro. Like, it's so much love, man, and it drives me bonkers, man. Everything was going good. This girl's got class. And now everything's falling apart again. She's successful and I want to be on her level. Because my back is messed up, I can't do all the stuff that I was doing before. I can't make the money I was making. I can't provide for my kids. I can't do anything right now because I don't have this. I don't have, my back's gone. And all I want to do is make her happy. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. Of course I do want to make my kids happy. That's my number one main goal. Number one main goal. But making them happy, making my kids happy, making her happy is hard to do if I can't even find a solution to my problem. I always thought I'd be that guy running the show, man. Like, I'm supposed to be a boss. I've always looked at myself as a leader. Like, I take charge. I'm supposed to have my own business. I'm not supposed to be working for nobody. I've always thought that my whole life. I feel like before this life, I was a businessman. Like, I had dough. Like, my past life, I had dough. I was making money. I was about the finer things in life. Like, I had this feeling I was that. And that's what I'm supposed to be right now. And I can't get that. I can't find it. I don't know what to do. I'm like, my brain is scattered. I have health issues that I need to go get checked out. My girl's concerned that my eyes are too dark. The white part. She's concerned about my back. She's worried because she wants to retire and do retirement things, you know. So I'm afraid I'm afraid that they say you can't always have what you want. I got with her and I looked at her like she's got class. You know, she owns properties. She lives in DC. She hangs with higher class people. She has a high clientele. She's up there. She's really accomplished in life. She is really, really accomplished in life. She's, who would want something like this? Who would want a guy like this? I don't have nothing to show for her. I have nothing to offer her. I have nothing to offer her but love. That's it. That's all I have to offer her. And that's all I could think. Why would she want to be with somebody like me? Why? She can have anybody in this world. Anybody. Any guy has money. He's already accomplished. Why would she want to be with me? Why would a woman like this, so beautiful, so established, why would she want to be with somebody like me? So I always have my doubts. I always have my doubts. I finally found the woman of my dreams. She makes me feel so fucking good, man. So good, man. She makes me feel really, 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 really good. And I feel because all this stuff is happening financially for me, with one, now my business is going downhill. I've decided to go back to working for somebody else and then try to still do my business on the weekend. It's stressful. So stressful. I gotta take care of all my kids. I gotta make sure their doctor's appointments are taken care of. I gotta make sure my health is taken care of. I gotta make sure my bills are still taken care of. I gotta make sure I'm out of my house soon because my aunt has cancer. We don't know how much longer she has. So I have to move out my mom's house so she can move there because my aunt don't want to die where she's at right now. I gotta find another career. How do I find another career? I don't know what to do. Like, I'm so lost right now. Never thought that I would be in this situation, but now here I am. This is real life shit. All these men out here, you know, y'all need to kind of recognize of this shit, yo. Like, y'all leave y'all's baby mamas and shit, and y'all don't think about none of the stuff that they go through. This is the shit that they go through, bro. This is what they go through. This is the shit that y'all put them through. This is shit that I put my first baby mama through. What was I thinking? What was I thinking, being so stupid, so young and dumb? I threw everything away. Now I'm stuck here in this life right now that's hard. I don't know what I'm going to do for my kids. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to work. I can go for my education, but I would have to go to class. I would have to pay for it. I would get off work. I would have to do school with my kids. I would have to also still do my IEP meetings with them, doctor's appointments, talk to teachers when they're messing up, worry about holding a job and making the right amount of money to pay for my place I'm staying at, pay for all my bills. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I feel like I'm just lost on everything. All I wanted was that white picket fence. All I wanted. White picket fence. Place for all my kids to go. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. So I don't even know what to call this, man. I don't know where everything went wrong at. I can't figure it out. These past 2 months have been like the roughest 2 months of my life. I don't think I've cried so much. I don't think I've mentally been so lost. I'm mentally drained. Like, my brain is like at that point. I don't know what to do. So, I'm thinking I might need to go get some counseling. I think I'm just going through too much emotional things right now. I'm going through way too much stuff right now, and my brain is just, it's at that snapping point where it's just about to, like, I feel it coming. I feel it coming. So, need to do that. Find a full-time job, move out my mom's house. Make sure my son gets his vehicle and shit taken care of. I don't have nothing. I have this vehicle and I have my other vehicle, but the other vehicle runs, but it doesn't run. And I told myself I'm going to give something to my kids. I'm going to make sure they have something to start them with. I didn't have the luxuries that my other siblings had. You know, they had vehicles and stuff. They had help with their vehicles. I didn't. I do all of this stuff by myself. Besides this vehicle, this is the one time I actually got help. My mom helped me get this vehicle. Yeah. 30-something, what is it, 20 years later? 20 years later. She finally helped me get something. So I realized that my lack of being able to accomplish things was not having a license, not having a vehicle, not having credit, not having nothing. So if I can get my kids' education stuff straight, and I can get make sure they have a vehicle to start them off, give them what I didn't have, their life will probably be better than mine's. I always tell them, you don't want to end up like me. Kids, I'm struggling trying to take care of y'all right now. I'm having the hardest time. This is tough for me, kids. I can't take care of y'all the way I want to take care of y'all, you know? And I tell them every time, you know, I wasted my life away. I literally wasted my life away doing things I shouldn't be doing, instead of creating a life that is going to be supportive for myself and for my kids. I mean, I wasted that away, and I tell them that stuff all the time. Don't end up in my situation. You know, you go to school, I go to work. You know, your bills, you get paid with grades, I get paid with money. You know, that's just how it works. You know, if I make enough grades, if they make enough grades, I make enough money, it's like you win. You know, you get to pass on to the next grade. If I make enough money, I'm able to go on to bigger things that I want to do. It works the same way. Money and grades, you know, you're still growing in life. I'm still growing, as you can tell, because I'm so scattered mind, you know. But my goal is to make sure that they have what they need, and I have a vehicle for him to get him started. I have another vehicle that's gonna right here, that's gonna help my next child get started. By then, hopefully I have my shit together, and one of them can get this vehicle to get them started on their journey to, you know, achieving things in their lives, you know. So I gotta work, and find a way to get out of this funk. I'm gonna try to load this up on YouTube, and hopefully somebody will get a little bit of influence out of this. I don't know. I know I just woke up this morning and just had to get some shit off my chest, man. Had to. This shit's rough. It's rough. I have 5 kids. No education. I'm not saying I'm stupid. Don't get me wrong. I read blueprints. I build houses. I fucking do it all. I ain't no fucking idiot. I build a house from the bottom up. But as far as school smarts, I ain't got that. So hopefully I can figure this stuff out. I'm trying to like gather it all together, and I'm hoping that maybe when this video goes up, maybe, you know, hopefully someone will learn from my past experience and see where I'm at right now, and maybe they're in that same situation that I was in, and, you know, just know that you're not the only one going through that, because, you know, being in my situation isn't easy. It's not, because you have to work harder than that person that's been to school. I have to work 10 times harder than the educated motherfucker. You know, I have to work way harder than that person. You know, if I went to school, I wouldn't be doing this shit right now. I'd be good. So I'm hoping that somebody will see this video and hopefully grasp a little bit of my life, of what life is, what life is about, you know, because it's not easy, and you're not out there by yourself. You're not alone. You're definitely not alone. You just gotta try to find a way to get out of your funk. I'm gonna try to find a way to get out of this. I'm hoping I can find a way out of this. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping I'll figure it out. Till then, I'll just keep on praying. Maybe later on down the line, when I do figure it out, I'll be able to post a video with my success and how I came from the bottom to the top and made it through all of this stuff. You know, I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm hoping soon. Just got to find that education, that credit, that positive life of living again. So now I'm going to go run off to this job to try to collect my tools, because they're trying to keep my tools. So, very bad situation there. I got this lady I was doing work for. She's done bankrupt me, everything, man. Like, put a bid on this job and it was good. I gave her the plan on how I wanted it to go, and, you know, gave it a full rundown. Like, you know, this is what we got to do here. This is what we got to do here. This is going to be the process of it. You know, all that. I went in there, I was getting the painting part, and I was getting the remodeling part of the kitchen part, opening up the wall more. So I got that shit done, and everything was doing good. I had my other jobs going. I had guys on another job. I just recruited another guy. You know, everything was good. I had our crew splitting up, and then I got this job and had jobs going, and I got this one, and I was just starting to finish up the other one. I had other jobs in place ready to go, and I got to this one, and everything just was a shit show. They ended up dealing with the cabinet people, kitchen, bathroom remodel people. They were just subcontractors. They took the job and they subcontract the work out. So, you know, they couldn't find nobody to do the work. So they waited months to get their job done. Finally, these people are paying for this place, you know, while, you know, they're not living in it. Mind you, these are kind of rich people, like, so they live in these big old condos, freaking, I don't even know what the world you call them, but they're huge, right on the beach, beautiful places, $1 million home almost. And well, the one that I'm working in is 800 and something. But yeah, she was waiting on them for a long time, and you know, the job got behind. They're paying for that place, no one living in it. They're also paying for another place that they're living in, and they're tired of paying for it. I finally get in there or open the wall, get the wall done for them. Cabinet people are still taking their time. I run in to other issues, situations, and other things came up. Came a big freaking headache. I mean, it came a really, really, really big headache. I did put a contract up on them. It wasn't like a firm contract. Bad part is it's digital. I didn't get them to have it signed. But I ended up having them go. I ended up doing all this work for them. I did the open up the wall. I had to take down a whole wall because the wall was so messed up. It was just so wavy from it being so old that I couldn't smooth it out and make it look straight. Plus the lack of studs that was in the wall. It was just poor design. $1 million home, but poor design. Metal studs and stuff, and so I ended up getting all this stuff done, and supposed to get the bathroom job. I got a payment from the bathroom job. They ended up, after I went and got the work done, I bought materials and everything. I'm already getting in the hole with the one lady because I have to pay my other guy for working there with me. My other job got finished. You know, that money then already got exhausted on this job because I was trying to keep this job because it's a big complex, and you know, figure, you know, give a good price and she'll refer me and everything else. And so I gave out really good prices, and I kind of got bit at the end of it because the show didn't run the way I was supposed to run. For one, she still had furnitures and stuff in there, and this was a remodel. I mean, I'm going in there, I'm mudding walls, I'm sanding walls, I am painting walls. So I mean, she still's got furniture all in this place. My plan was to go in there like any other, you know, person would do. There's a process when you do stuff like this. If you're doing a remodel, you first go in there and you do all your demo. You literally run in there and do everything. So if you have floors that are going to get done, you have walls that are going to be coming down, you got bathrooms that's going to be coming out, kitchens that are going to be coming out, you literally are supposed to go in there first. Take everything out. Take everything out of there, get down to bare bones of everything that you want done. Once you do that, you start, you get all your material in there. You get your money for the material. You buy all the material, literally buy all the material that you need, and you put it in there at the job. You start constructing, you start building everything. My process was doing the demo, get all that stuff out, reconstruct the wall for the island and the kitchen, move on to doing all the painting, mud work and everything. I had to demo a wall, so I wanted to demo a wall. I had to, I ended up getting a part of the bathroom. That ended up getting messed over real bad. I got that part started, and I lost money on that, which now I have people wanting me to pay them back, but unfortunately I had to give that money to the people that I had on the job already because the job wasn't running the smooth way it was supposed to, because of course everything was done wrong, completely wrong. I demoed the wall, redid it, got that right, and then was told to get some of the walls done. That was my next process. So I started working on walls. Found out I couldn't fix a wall because it was so wavy. Ended up demoing that wall. Gave her a good price on that. demoed that wall, redid it, did some electrical work, easy stuff, really quick. And then it was, oh, can you do floors? So I was like, yeah. So then, now they wanted to do floors. I've already started my sanding and painting and stuff like that. Already started it. And I had to demo the floors. So I demoed the floors, and surely enough, she all of a sudden has cabinets coming in. Mind you, this whole time, this woman still has furniture in her house. I have to constantly, to get my work done, I have to move all the stuff. So eventually I got to a point where majority of stuff I had put in one bedroom. And there was no more room in the bedroom. I couldn't put nothing else in there. So still, I was moving stuff in the living room. I had to demo one side of the living room, move all the furniture to one side. I had to demo the floor on one side of the living room, move the furniture to one side, demo the floor from there, move the furniture. Then I had to go into the other room, demo or move some stuff out of there into another room, do my demo. Finished all that. Mind you, all the stuff I put in that one room, the floor and the demo, and that wasn't even done. Got my bathroom demoed. Didn't have to worry about that. Cabinet for the kitchen bath people gave me the demo in the kitchen. I got the demo in the kitchen. Got all that stuff done. Ran into plumbing problems. Ran into electrical problems because their wire is just so out of date. I can do simple electricity. Simple stuff. I can hook your lights up. I can run a light here. Put in some recessed lights. You know, ceiling fan. I can do all that stuff. Put in a line from your power box. I can do all of that stuff. But this person had so many junction boxes, it wasn't even funny. Crazy job. So needless to say, I ran into so many issues with this job that put me behind. Mind you, I had personal things I had to take care of. I have kids. I'm a single dad. You know, I have things I have to take care of with them. I schooling and all this other stuff. But that job ran way behind. Now my account is exerted. I don't know what to do now. I'm living off a TANF check now, because this job exerted all my money. So now not only do I have to pay back the bathroom people from the money that they gave me, part of the money they gave me, not only do I have to pay that back because they took the job away from me, because I got into an argument with their office person because they thought I wasn't going to finish a job in time, which I did. Killed it. Three days before they even started putting cabinets in. So I finished my stuff in time, but yeah, I lost that bathroom job because of them. So now I owe them money, and now that my job is so behind because of the order not running right, me having to go to the dump multiple times, taking time to stop my work to do more demo constantly instead of doing all my demo at once, like me having to constantly stop and do these things, like it threw me behind, and I spent all my money paying my employees. I had a little bit of money that I made, not nearly the amount that I paid out. Nowhere close to the amount that I paid out. I'm paying money from my own personal funds to pay them. Paying money for the job for personal stuff, because I ended up having to pay my employees, and I have to use my own personal money to buy material. So it's just shitty. So now they're trying to keep all my tools because they're saying that the work isn't getting done fast enough. They're going to have somebody come in there, do an estimate, and whatever number they come up with for the rest of the repairs, they're going to take me to court. So they're saying they're not going to give me my tools back until they resolve this issue. So I'm like fucked right now. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm definitely going to go over there and, you know, have like the cops come around. I mean, legally, I don't think they can keep my tools. They can't. I told her, I said, look, the job didn't run the way it's supposed to. I'm constantly moving her stuff around. Constantly. Nothing's gone the way it's supposed to at all with this job. At all whatsoever. And then they want to blame it all on me. Literally want to blame it all on me. Literally. I'm working for some white customers. So, you know, they have all these... It's funny because they have all these other people come in here. They're white people, of course. And they've been cheated out of money by all these white people, okay? The ones that have been paid for, okay? They didn't do all the work and didn't come back and still got paid for it. And I'm the only one that's there still working. I don't even think I have another payment left from them. I'm purely working for free right now. Because I know the job needs to get done. I obligated myself to do this job, so I wake up every day and I go to this job and I work and try to get everything done that I can. So if it would have ran in the right order, it would have been okay. But it didn't run into the right order. There's complications that I ran into that I did not know would be an issue. You couldn't put a dumpster on the property. So, you know, I would have to load up my trucks and my trailers and run to the dump, come back. Run to the dump, come back. You know, you have to completely clean up everything. You can't, this place is so strict. It's unreal. It's really unreal. So I didn't know all that was going to happen. So with all that having to come into play takes more time, you know. You have to be more when you have to be more cautious about things, you have to throw in like a caution fee. You know, I have to buy extra material because I didn't know I had to tape off your whole walkway. I didn't know I have to go and spray down your whole walkway from the dust from going in and out the place. I didn't know we had to, you know, buy ram board for the ground, and I didn't know we were going to run into your elevator breaking down 2-3 times, you know. So multiple things came into play that made this job go into the hole. So now I'm in a hole, and she wants to keep my tools. I told her, hey, look, I told her exactly what I just said. I said, look, you know, let me finish my job or let me get my tools. If you don't want to, if you don't want me to finish the job, go ahead and about your legal way. I can't do nothing about it. But give me my tools. You can't keep my tools. So they have my information. I have no reason to run. None at all. So needless to say, I'm accumulating. I don't know what's going on. Like everything is like hitting me at once. Like it's bang, 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 bang. Financially, everything is hitting me. I got so many people want me to pay them money. I still owe the dude that was working with me. I still owe him. I was going to give him the truck, my Expedition that I was going to give my son. But now my son was upset that I was going to give it to him. So I can't give it to him now as a payment. So I don't owe him no more. So I have all these things that it's just like so many things, man, and I just can't figure it out. I can't. I don't know what to do. Shit's crazy, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Hopefully I figure it out. That's all I really got to say right now. Hopefully I'll be able to hit y'all up with something better next time. Yeah. Guess till next time. Remember, never give up. Stay strong. Love one another. Care for one another. This life is going to throw so many twists, so many turns at you. It's not even funny. You're going to be broken down. You're going to be beaten. You're going to be destroyed. You're going to feel like nobody wants you. You're going to get to that point where you just want to give up on everything, but you know, you can't do that. You can't be weak. Don't do unto others. Don't do to others what they do to you. Don't. If you love somebody, love them. Love them and only them. Don't give in to temptation. It's only gonna destroy what you have. If you feel tempted, resist it. If you're with somebody and you're tempted to do something with somebody, resist it and go to that person and be honest with them. Let them know, hey, you know, something kind of happened today, and I was almost at the point where, you know, I was going to be messing around, or I felt like a little affectionate to somebody else, and, you know, just come up with a way. And nobody wants to hear that type of stuff, but you know what? You know, come up with a way to resolve the situation. You know, find out what you looked at that person, when you seen that person, what did you think about what was tempting you for that person, so your partner can do the same for you. Because if you're not open with your partner, man, it's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. You got to be open with your partner in every single way. If your partner doesn't want to be open with you, then maybe it's not the right partner.